Hey everyone, welcome back to Creative Corner. So this week we're doing a bit of weaving. So it's a little different than weaving you would think about. But you've got these plastic straws. There's 3 straws and we've taped the top for you. So this is going to be your weaving tool. And then you would have gotten, so your guys' strings are different colors than mine. Don't be alarmed. You would have gotten a lot of one color string and then 3 smaller pieces of another string. So what you're going to do to start is find the end of your string and you're going to take it, leave a tail like that, and then you're going to go over, under, changing the pattern. So as you can see, my tail's right here. It was under, so then we went over and under this one and back over it. Then it'll go under this one and over. So you're just going to keep doing that until all of your green string is used. Now you do want to make sure that you keep pushing your string up, or else you'll have it really loose, and we don't want that. Oh, just do that. And then keep on doing it. The straws work handy as your, oh, I did that wrong. It's kind of like a loom. I'm not sure what the proper term is for the weaving tools. It just reminds me of a loom. And then we'll do it again. And you're going to keep doing this until you're all the way finished. Now, it might get tricky once you get further along if you don't make sure your strings are tightened. Just keep doing it. Make sure you wrap it around the outside ones. Push up. And you're gonna keep doing this over and over again. So mine, I'm gonna use mine as a bookmark. You guys can use yours what you would like to. But I think they look super cute as a little bookmark. You could also even make a bracelet using these straws. They're really good for making almost any kind of weaving project. And you can get going and do a couple of them and then push them all down. You just have to make sure, like, so since I did a few of them, you tend to always have this first loop being really loose. So then you just take them and tighten and squish them up. So if you want, you can do that, get a few rows going, and then, oh, and you don't want to do that where your string wraps around itself. Do, 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 and pull it up. Do, 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 do. So if you guys want, I'm going to fast forward this some because you're going to be sitting here for a while just watching me do this. So I'm actually going to pause this and I'll be back once I get this a little further done. So we're almost halfway done. As you can see, this is what it's going to look like. So you're just going to keep going. It does get kind of time consuming, but it's super fun and it's going to look really cool. And then you can always save your straws and do it with other yarn too. So just keep doing it. That's all you do is you just keep over, under, over, under, over, under, and you just keep doing it. Oh. Don't mess up like I just did. And if you miss one, it's okay. It's okay anyway, but if it's really far back, I would just skip it. If you just missed the loop, go ahead and just take a few loops off. So I'll pause again and I'll be back when I'm closer to the end. All right, so we're almost done the weaving. There, about that. I'm just going to add a few more rows. There we go. Wrap it. Probably going to put in about 5 more. All right, there we go. I'm going to leave that hanging. So then you'll take your other 3 strings and you will guide them through your drinking straw. Almost there. As soon as you can see your string at the other end, you can pull it through. There we go. There's one. And then you'll do the same thing for your other 2 strings. Sometimes if your string's having difficulties, if you tap your straws, it'll help it fall down. You see it yet? Nope, but I still got quite a lot.
Oh, almost there. I can see it now. Don't almost pull your string back there like I just did. There's our second string. And the last one. This one seems to be going too easier. So now you see it. Okay, so once all of your strings are through, what you want to do is hold them so your ends are about the same length, and then just kind of stretch them out. So this is what it'll look like. You'll have your weave.
This one seems to be going through easier. I can already see it. There we go. Okay, so once all of your strings are through, what you want to do is hold them so your ends are about the same length, and then just kind of stretch them out. So this is what it'll look like. You'll have your weaved bit in the middle, and then your dangly strings. So we're going to start at the end we finished off weaving, and you're just going to take one of your loose strings and tie it with your green. Sorry, yours would be a different color. Mine is green. You'll tie it with the weaving string. Oh no! Until that happens, when your string just pulls right through. So we're going to put this string in again. Take one of those loose strings and then tie it to our weaving thread. So you're just going to tie a little knot in it. Come on, tie the knot. Make sure it's still out the other end. And then there we go. Oh no. One of my other strings almost fell out. And through the other side. It was being a bit stubborn. So then you're going to take your two other strings and tie them together too. So you'll tie these two together in a knot. And there. So it might help to hold your strings on the other side while you tighten your knot. There we go. And then what you'll do is you'll grab these and tie the two that you tied together, you'll tie them to the other two. So there we go. Lost our string again. All right, and then you'll flip it over. Make sure that your strings are still through. Mine fell out, so we're just putting it back in. All right. So this is what it should look like. You have your tied end over here, loose ends over here, and then you're just going to slide it off of yours. And if you pulled it super tight, you might have a little bit of work to get it off. There we go. We're starting to slide up now. All right, so as you're pulling this off, you want to hold your other strings or else everything will turn out super loose. Just keep pushing it up. Just keep sliding it, guys. Mine's super tight, so it's hard to come off. We're almost there. So then, once you get to the very end, slowly pull your stuff out, but make sure that you're keeping a hold of your strings. Just gonna flatten it out. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing that we did to the other side and tie the strings together. So we'll separate them, tie a main weaving string to another one. Tie a little knot. And these ones. And then we'll tie the four together. Oh. So my big long string is kind of loose, so I'm just going to fix it. And this is where you can fix up any little loose piece here. Pull that string tighter.